Sad day in the food world today. I wasn't even going to do one of these today, and I'd heard about the pretzel chicken fries at Burger King, and that sounds weird and disgusting. So, what better reason to try out a weird food than in honor of the rock star of food, Tony Bourdain. Other than the frugal gourmet, back in the 80s when I was a little kid, this was the first food personality I ever followed. This guy was in his mid-40s, addicted to drugs, broke, didn't know where he was going, and then he reinvented his life, became, best-selling author, and probably one of the best television shows. I started watching him on a cook's tour on the Food Network. Here's this guy wearing cowboy boots, smoking cigarettes, and being an asshole to everybody, and it was just like, there's my spirit animal. I've dug Tony. I've dug him. I watched him on the Travel Channel. No Reservations was just a brilliant show, and then he moved to CNN. Just, he was the coolest guy in the room. Like Ted Nugent's big spiel is that he's never drank. He doesn't drink beer, didn't drink when he was young, never drank ever, rock star, but never did drugs, never drank. But when he was on No Reservations, he drank a beer because he didn't want to feel like a nerd sitting next to Tony and not drinking a beer, because Tony was the coolest guy in the room. We're really going to miss Anthony Bourdain. What a huge loss. What they're saying is it's suicide. That really doesn't escape. You think that of anybody that wouldn't want to commit suicide would be a television star with tons of money. But depression, it doesn't, pick favorites. So, and actually, if you're on my page, I used to be a journalist. I talk about this occasionally. If you go down, you'll find in my favorites or links or whatever, a 3-piece interview I did on suicide prevention. I don't know how helpful that is, but also there's, suicide prevention hotlines. I don't have that on top of my head right now, but Anthony Bourdain, 61 years old. We lost him yesterday to just the worst thing in the world, suicide. We don't know what demons he was fighting, but huge loss. In media, entertainment, the food industry, just a huge loss. I look forward to him every day. All right, Tony, well, this one's for you. We got a cig burning. We got a beer ready to go. Got your book. We're going to try some weird-ass chicken fries covered in pretzels. And as part of that, is this what they are coming? That's weird. Everybody else got them I saw them on the other channels, and they got them in a box. This is what I get. Yeah, that's them. And also, I got a frozen Coke, but it's a frozen frosted Coke float. It's a frozen frosted Coke. It's a frozen Coke mixed with vanilla soft serve. If you watch this channel, I know at least 5 people do. You'll see I did the Arby's Coke float last week, so this is kind of like the competition of the Coke float. This is all going to be so cold. Here you go, buddy. If anybody else gets to my 5 followers, we've had a really sick dog lately. He's actually feeling better, and that's a good thing. So that's got us in a good mood around the house. But, waking up this morning, finding out about Tony, just frickin', that's the worst. That's the worst. It's not even funny. He's my rock star. He was the guy that I liked. He's the guy that I followed. He's the guy that I followed on, social media, and he's the guy that I wanted to know what he thought about politics, believe it or not. And I agreed with him. What a loss. To you, Tony. Well, they went out to love's eternal flame. All right. I didn't know if I'd like the pretzel things. Pretty sure I wouldn't. So I got some spicy nuggets to chase them. But let's take a look. I didn't get a fancy chicken fries box. It doesn't even say anything specifically about it in pretzels. It just says full of flavor, flavor, flavor. Whatevs. But let's get you a look at them. Let's get you a look at these beauties. There's quite a few of them. I'll get you in up closer. Everybody likes to look at the stuff. I guess that is a piece of chicken covered in a pretzel. good. It's wicked salty. Oh, that's better than the Arby's Coke Float. That is the Burger King frozen frosted Coke. Frozen Coke mixed with vanilla ice cream. These are good. They are salty. We'll try them. This was the recommended sauce. It's kind of a generic name. Just Zesty. It's just like naming a sauce. I don't know. Salty or hot. But this is just Zesty. Alright. This is the new Burger King pretzel covered chicken fries. I don't know what they're called because they didn't give me the box. With what tastes like mayonnaise. Zesty sauce tastes a lot like mayonnaise. With some stuff in it. None of that. I did proclaim that they're salty, but I like salty things. So, how much for smell? I'm kind of bummed I didn't get the box. That's all part of the game. It's all part of the procedure. I want to be wined and dined and 69'd. These didn't come in the box. That bums me out. I like all the pomp and circumstance. But they're good. They're better than Burger King chicken fries, which I've never understood why Tosh was such a big... I never liked them. There's not a... Actually, I've had a lot of different chicken fries. I don't usually like them. These are good. Tosh.0 needs to try these. Alright, well... let's... Like I said, I'll give these a strong 8. This was awesome. I'll give this a 10. This is a frozen Coke mixed with vanilla ice cream, and it's bomb. 10 on that. 8 on the Burger King pretzel coated chicken fries. Sad day today. Maybe get on Netflix and watch some old Tonys. That's what I'm going to do. Flip through his book again. It's been a while. Just a bummer of a day. And I shouldn't even have done this, but I did want to, pay a tribute to Tony. I did want to talk about him to people. And I actually shot out this morning to get these. This is still pretty early in the morning. But I wanted to try a weird food in honor of the guy that I watch eat a raw seal, drink a beating cobra heart. I mean... Before Zimmerman, this guy ate weird food, and it was great to watch. Everything about him was great to watch. It's funny because he did everything. He was really brave. He would try anything, and he was a total city boy, but he would do these country things. One of my favorite episodes, I don't know if you ever saw, he was riding a four-wheeler, and he rolled it over on himself. He had the balls. He'd try anything, but he was still a city boy at heart. And whenever he would do something country, it was fun to watch. He had an acerbic wit. He was quick, he was fast, and he was an asshole. In today's day and age, never get to be an asshole. You gotta be nice to everybody, and he wasn't. And I dug that, because I'm not nice to everybody. I'm an asshole, so. Tony, we're going to miss everything about you. It's a shame that you're gone. I wish you could have got the help you needed. Other people out there, if you're in the same boat, seek help, talk to somebody. Something can be done. Somebody can maybe talk you out of it. My best friend growing up committed suicide. My wife's boyfriend, before she married me, committed suicide. My coworker and close friend, when I was young, committed suicide. My cousin, David, he committed suicide. I've lost 5, 6 people that were extremely close to me to suicide. And all of them, I want to say 90% of them, it was just a temporary bump. If they could have just got over that little hill and saw that there was light on the other side, things could have been different. But They made a drastic decision at a drastic moment, and it's never that bad. And the part you gotta remember, you're being selfish. When David killed himself, he killed his parents. He killed them. My aunt and uncle loved David with all their heart, and they doted on him, and I know he was going through stuff with the girl, but come on! Kitty and Harry were devastated for the rest of their lives, and embarrassed, and all kinds of stuff, and I didn't know if I could have prevented it, and what did I do wrong? So just think of that. I'm in so much pain, I gotta go. Think of the selfishness. You're just destroying your family. Because they're going to have questions for the rest of their lives. And they may never find happiness again. So if anything, if that's not enough to keep you on this planet for another day, to see that things will get better, think about how you could make sure that your parents won't be devastated. And they won't die sad and with questions. So Tony, we're sorry that you're gone. It's a horrible thing. I don't want to call Tony selfish. I don't know what he was going through. I don't know what anybody's going through when they commit suicide, but I just can't imagine that decision. So, Tony, this is to you, brother. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope I didn't get too, maudlin on you. Hey, buddy, say hi.